I do believe in let's make love instead of let's make war. There's nothing more interesting than sex. And there's nothing more interesting than what people do in their bedrooms.
Of course I read that 50 Shades of Grey. Not great literature, but interesting to read.
And here we go. Look at me. I love to dance and to laugh and to talk about sex, but at the same time, I'm a very serious person.
Dr. Ruth Westheimer was the charming German-American sex therapist who revolutionized the way we talk about intimacy.
What we can show is that sex is good. This is my philosophy. Anything that two consenting adults do in the privacy of their bedroom, kitchen, beach, wherever they are, is okay. I always say that sex takes place up here, not between the waist and the knees.
She first stepped into the spotlight in the 80s when she took her popular radio call-in show to TV. That's where she invited celebrity guests to open up about their romantic lives.
Wouldn't your parents love you to be married?
Stop with the marriage! Stop hugging me!
Dr. Ruth, do you think that sex is something that can be discussed on radio?
Yes, absolutely. Not only do I think it can be discussed, I think that it has to be discussed, because one of the things that I certainly believe in is that what we need, not only in this country, across the world, we need some sexual literacy. I think it is a catastrophe when a society like ours condones and accepts violence on their television screens, but says about sexual touching or sexual arousal or sexual encounters, oh no, we should not show that.
Her journey began decades earlier in 1928 when she was born in Germany, merely 5 years before Adolf Hitler was appointed chancellor.
I grew up without parents. I grew up in an orphanage. I lost my parents at the age of 10. They were killed in Auschwitz.
At the age of 10 and a half, that I came out of Nazi Germany to be in Switzerland. Otherwise, I would not be alive. I wouldn't be here.
I always had a lustful life, and if you want to talk in psychoanalytical terms, how come I can have that, despite the fact that I had a rather tragic childhood? I think part of it has to do that I did get a very good foundation in my early years. So having had that good foundation, I could then build on it.
Every time it's a little difficult to see the pictures of my parents, but then I right away show the pictures of my 4 grandchildren, and right away it says, Hitler lost and I won.
Something in my life and in my background and in my characteristics knows how to make the best of an opportunity. Working very hard, but making the best.
Dr. Ruth definitely made the best of her fame, using her platform to advocate for sexual literacy and AIDS research.
I believe everybody has an obligation to do something for others, especially when you are so fortunate like myself.
You have to have the courage to stand up, even if you're only 4'7".
Small but mighty, Dr. Ruth remained courageous throughout her prolific career, but she always kept sight of what was most important: family.
I'm with my husband. For once, I permitted my husband to come along. My marriage was 40 years with Ruth Westheimer, who passed away a few years ago. I've decided that at the age of 90, instead of walking with a cane, I take good-looking guys and I hold their hands and I let them walk me. So, on a serious note, I'm very fortunate. I'm healthy, I can talk, and I'm very busy. Fortunately, I have a lot of good friends. I have a daughter with a family, I have a son with a family. This country, I love this country.